I'm going to mess with the rear suspension a little bit. The back of the car, the back of this Chevelle doesn't sit the way I like it. It's not high enough. So we're going to separate the air shocks so I can air them up individually, because it likes to, they just go back and forth. The pressure go back and forth. So I'm separating them. And we're also going to put spacers in with the rear springs to lift up the car more. As you can see, there's some blue silicone inside one half of this air shock valve. This side I found a single fitting. So this side of the car and this side of the car aren't hooked together because it likes to set down a little bit on the driver's side. So less amount of pressure on this side, more on this side. As you can see, there's nothing in this side. There's about 80 pounds in this side. Alright, so it's the next day. The silicone in this valve's dry now. I'm going to put about 120 pounds in this on this side. Let's look at it. Alright, so I aired up both sides. The shocks both have 125 pounds in them. I have a tape measure. 3 fingers. Now this one, it's about that much off. About half an inch difference from side to side. Front's also 3. I mean, tires are different sizes. I'm just using this as an example. Damn. But, like I mentioned once before, this car's, it's been wrecked hard, it's been killed. Even though it's got a different frame under it, it don't set level. And there's no making it set level. That's why the rear end is also, I believe, over this direction. I believe the rear end is over towards the driver's side, and I believe the back of the driver's side is down from where it should be. You can't expect perfection when you don't have any way of measuring things and you're just using a sledgehammer, a tape measure, and a welder and a sawzall. You can't expect to get something perfect. So the fact that it's only off, let's say, an inch, Good enough. I'll be back in a few. One more to go. I wanted to show just a little bit of this. Now I made this one yesterday. I know it's ugly. That's the spring spacer. This one's the one I'm making today. It's got a band around the bottom to keep that pipe from splitting. It's got braces that runs up to these, and I'm cutting little pieces of angle iron to hold the spring. Might I add, the blade I was running to cut this stuff with broke. I'm cutting everything with a hacksaw. So I'll be back in a minute and I'll show you a little bit more. One I'm holding I did yesterday, and a new one's still hot. Looks like a rig. I'm still gonna send it. Alright, so I have to hook the air shocks back up, but 2.5 inch spacers with 2-inch rubber blocks. It's sitting on the rear end. And I did this because you see that bend right there? Right here. Yeah, that don't need to happen again. So, see my copper fuel line. It's about the right height thing. You can see the bottom of the wheel well over the tire. She ain't got any shocks, but so what I did probably cost me $10. And if it fails, it's my car. It's mine and my dad's car. So yeah, it may not necessarily be, oh, I know it ain't the safest way to do something, but the entire suspension under the back of my drag car has welds that looks worse than that. And there's a lot of stuff held together with brazing. So it's about right. Which now, you gotta imagine that it's sitting on the ground. That wheel's a lot further down than it was. If it was like this, the edge of the camera was the ground. Oh yeah. So here in a few seconds, after I've hooked the shocks up and put a little bit of air in them, and I let the car down, I'll show you the finished results. Alright, that's with about 30 pounds in the air shocks, and it's sitting on the ground. As expected, it still sets lower on this side. But for now, that's as good as it gets. So there's my lifting the rear suspension video on my 70 Chevelle. I want to thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you do subscribe or you already are subscribed, hit that little notification bell so you see when I upload this stuff. And until next time, God bless, and thanks for watching Hammered Tuned Repairs. I'll see you next time.